I leave, if anyone wants to, to have a taste of the mansion life, just having my code, which is AR1111, and I can get them into a party. But you can do it clean and have fun, and playboygolf.com, you can go to any of the golfing events. There's a lot of tournaments coming up.
Wow.
I've got one June 27th and 28th in Los Angeles. It's going to be amazing. You've got celebrity guests, playmates, girls of golf.
Wow.
And in 28th event. So, but my point being is...
I like it. That was wonderful. That's good. I told her, pimp this video.
Have fun. Have fun.
And, those are good events. I can see people scrambling. Okay, that was kind of fast, too.
Yeah, you want to go into that Playboy Golf? It's pretty fun events. It's very amazing how they handle it.
Yes.
It's the tournament winners from each area get to win in March for the finals. And I worked that in Los Angeles in March, and it was like a week event.
I know you didn't mean playing golf.
Well,
I know you did not mean. I know you actually mean. I thought you meant swinging a club.
Well, yeah, some of the men really aren't there for the golfing, and some are. But the joy of it. Are you gentlemen golfers at all?
Oh yeah, I'm in my dream.
I tore up some turf
in my dreams. Yeah.
Well, I think what the great thing is we have a mix of amateur golf that take it very seriously, but the beauty of it is you get to go on these top-notch golf courses all across the nation because there's events everywhere, and you get to play golf with celebrities, girls of Playboy Golf that are selected, and playmate. And we have a hole. For example, at my hole. Okay, Did I walk into that one?
You walked into that one. You did. You walked.
I'm just not too awake right now to watch my words. Okay, well, I had the California hole in Indianapolis, and I had a little putting green that I had a California theme, and the men had to get their golf ball in there, and if they missed, I used a squirt gun and I squirted a screwdriver in their mouth, which orange juice represents us Californians.
Got it.
So we have fun little activities for all the gentlemen in between the golfing. And one gentleman who had found me on Facebook asked if I could set him up with a Playboy Golf event. And he went to it, and he got set up with the partners. He won the whole tournament.
Wow.
So he'll be going to the mansion in March.
Wow.
So, and it only works out to be
you better
about...
start warming up.
I got to do more than that, man. I got to do extra dreaming.
You play golf?
I actually belong to the Santa Ana Country Club, but I do that more for...
But do you play golf?
Okay, no, I don't.
Oh, that was cool.
That's for my clients. I need my clients for the Lawyer Avenue.
One day.
Take you out there.
One day.
Do you want to come?
You can say...
Maybe you could teach me how to golf.
I don't know.
I think with being with Playboy Golf, I probably should learn. I actually had a really funny gentleman yesterday, the one that actually won the whole tournament. He came out and he played a really good practical joke on me. He brought his ball and he says, I'm so ahead. Please, could you putt this for me? I don't care if I get a bad score. This is my good luck ball. And I was very nervous.
He asked you to hit his ball.
So, yeah.
You said you keep walking into it.
I'm walking into this.
Yes, you are.
You did it. You took it.
Fully loaded.
I took it.
And how were you dressed for this occasion?
Well, we wear these. You're right. Now, don't get your hopes up because even though it's Playboy, we're not in lingerie.
Right.
We do have golf outfits.
Oh, sure. But that can be.
But they're kind of, they're pretty cute. They're little girl golf outfits, and so he lined me up and he wanted to video it, and he had the ball out there, and I swung at it and it broke into a million pieces. But I guess it was some joke ball that he wanted to play a trick. I mean, I was devastated. I thought it just ruined this man.
In other words, he tricked you with
He did.
a joke ball.
Men are terrible, aren't they?
Oh, they are.
That's
We had a good time, though, watching my panic, because I thought it was a good luck ball. And
That is great.
So.
That's great to think that Playboy is, really expand. A lot of that, I guess, that came after Hef kind of stepped. His daughter, I guess, expanded the business, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot. So as a woman at the head, has been a woman at the head.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
His daughter, yes.
She's a very smart, intelligent woman.
Yeah, obviously.
Really?
Yeah.
She's done wonderfully.
Yeah, and Hef's a great guy, and there's history to Playboy. My mother worked for Playboy, and I think that's how I got into it. I grew up with Playboy.
Well, I grew up with Playboy.
I
left many a magazine with stuck pages. Stuck together.
You'll never see me in there in the pages. However, many girls of Playboy Golf do end up being in the magazine.
Yeah.
And I think many of Tuesday's girls in my modeling agency have been. My best friend, actually, I got in with Tuesday's girls.
Really?
Because my two best friends are models with her, and one of them happens to be a Playmate, Cassandra Lynn.
Huh.
Miss February 2006. She's my best friend. So, of course, I can't do the nudity because I'm a lawyer.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I
that's
guess.
true.
Yeah.
There's nothing new of me out there.
Dang.
Don't get your hopes up.
One day, perhaps when you retire on a whim.
That's right. Maybe I can retire and go full on Playboy rap.
There you go.
Well, that's so good. I'll tell you, well, like we said, more than just I get. We want to thank Tuesday again for sending you.
Right.
She's a wonderful lady, and if you look at any of the girls that she hires, they all have an interesting story to tell.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. They all do. And you're going to have an interesting story about this broadcast because you get to sit here and wallow in Mario's hosting abilities.
Okay, I'm going to watch this.
Let's see. Okay, first of all, you guys, it is Memorial Day, so we got to take some time out to acknowledge the day.
Yeah.
It's a day where everybody takes time to honor. And there's so many people out there across the country having programs. It's interesting on the news today. I guess the news is trying to be all human and friendly, I guess. And even CNN was saying, down here at the event, people are handing out drinks. You can get a champagne, a shot of scotch.
Well, I wouldn't be in that line, right? Listen to water.
Everybody's getting toked but we understand because it's that day, and we want to take this time to honor our troops, and especially in a day that is fraught with so much political unrest, upheaval, death.
Yeah.
You got to take a moment to honor these people that are out there working day and day, risking their lives. Our troops, our family, our brothers, our sisters, our mothers, fathers. We love them.
Yeah.
And so today we want to send them our love and our blessings, and that's why we want to take good care of them, provide them with the best of armament and services, medical care, ongoing psychiatric care the rest of their life.
Yes.
Support, put your money where your mouth is. Take care of them. Don't do them like you did the other cats from Nam.
Oh, yeah.
We
I
dog soldiers out.
I always go up to them and thank them. I was at the airport and thanking them. Whenever I see a vet of any kind, thank them and their family for their
sacrifice. And that's coming from a leftist. I am because these are our family, and this is independent of the struggle, because we all debate governments, and I'm going to bring that up a lot today as we go over these political issues. I'm going to remind you constantly that these are governments. Be careful of singling out people, because whenever you do that, you just like, remember I told you that when people were talking about nuking Iran, then when they had all the Iranian protesters out there,
that's true.
I said, so that's who you're going to nuke. Right there.
Right.
I said everywhere, even if you're very much against the Israeli government, there are people in Israel who lead protests, huge protests you don't see. Be careful of singling out people. That's where the racism, the anti-Semitism, that's where all these things begin, and that serves us no purpose as we seek to improve this world. So with all that in mind, let's get to the terrible stuff today, you guys, because it's terrible.
Come on, man. You go start us out with some bad news.
Okay, I got to you guys. And it turns out, the Israelis, first of all, there's been a big movement. Gaza's been on lockdown. There's been an embargo for now 3 years, lockdown.
Right.
So there was a big humanitarian effort to get supplies and get them in. So it was a very much publicized thing. It's been on the internet. People got together. They call it the flotilla. Well, the Israeli government was threatening them. And, people, I assume that they might arrest somebody.
Yeah.
Like a protest movement. That's not what happened today. Today they helicoptered paramilitary folks coming on ropes out the sky, end up fighting people who were using things like, they said there were some gunshots. I'm going to let you see. That hasn't been confirmed. We know that there were things like slingshots being used. So even if there were some gunshots, some people were using sticks and stones.
Yeah.
But it really looks bad for the Israeli government. And it also comes on the eve of a bunch of other developments involving Israel, specific